Hey everybody, Gunner and Bird here, and we're here with one of the worst movies on YouTube! And welcome to the
Cult of Koontz.
So Cult of Koontz edition, and
this was the movie there was no reason for whatsoever. This did not have to be done at all.
Oh no, of course it did. None of his movies needed to be done.
No, but this really had no purpose.
First we're doing Billy Bad, and this movie was bad. Bad.
Yeah, it should just Billy Bad movie all around, you know. So
I was so happy for like 3 weeks, and who would have thought that Koontz would have brought me back to the point where I'm like, I want to quit.
It's like because when you watch this, you're like, all right, we're gonna get some thunder kicking, we're gonna get some apple pie chicken dumpling, we're gonna get all kinds of stuff. No,
it was kind of depressing.
It was really depressing.
Because at first it starts off with Wheezy here reading the Bible by water.
Yeah, and that's how you want to start off a movie. And of course, Ron's first line.
Oh yeah, Ron walks up, and yeah, his first line is,
Well, Brother Weed.
You know, big shot there.
And that conversation goes on for a while, but it really does not matter what they fucking say.
Actually, it doesn't matter what they say at all in this film.
No.
Don't concern yourself. Because there's no storyline. There's no plot. There's no nothing. There's just a shoddy storyline with it.
What it does have is Ron taking care of his mother.
And you're like, oh, I've been to enough nursing homes that I just know this whole scene. You've seen this before. It's sad. But I've never seen anybody grab their mother who's obviously, not in good shape and rip them up out of their fucking lazy boy and front butt smack them, and then slam them into their wheelchair. I was like, damn, Ron, be easy, man.
And then takes her to bed.
Holy shit, yeah, he drag feeds her. She looks like, he got done whooping on her and then took her to the bedroom and threw her in her metal deathbed.
Okay, so Vernon walks into the living room.
I don't like those hospital
and talks to Ron.
Well, Vernon, how things go for thanks?
Went good. Semerson boy died of head convulsions.
Is that right?
He didn't ever have that problem until y'all duked it out.
Well, it's been over a year ago. It's going to be hard to pin that on me.
While the dog is being a dick.
Yeah.
Vernon's like, go away, dog, go away. Dog's like,
I was waiting for him to go like, pooh, and just punch him. But dude, I fucking hate those fucking hospital beds. I fucking hate them. If I'm gonna die, don't put me in one of them fucking things. Because that just reminds me that I'm gonna fucking die. What is wrong with me putting in a regular bed? If I roll out, I'm stupid, whatever, roll me back and throw some pillows up or something. Why does it have to be the metal prison bars, Why don't you just shackle mom's wrist to the thing?
So anyway, blah, blah, fucking blah. We cut to Ron and Wheezy talking about God.
What you've got to understand, Mr. Williams, that I've got my own life to live. And, really, I just don't think you're going to change it.
Well, perhaps maybe I won't. But I think if you accept the Lord, I think that'll be the major change in your life.
Because God is a pretty big thread throughout this fucking movie.
That's all they have down there. God, guns, and Bibles.
God, guns, and Bibles.
Oh, wait a minute. That's what we have up here, too.
Yeah.
Never mind, it's everywhere.
Here in Pennsylvania.
More south than the South could ever be.
So blah blah fucking blah. Ron's in Vernon's house, which we assume is Vernon's house. We never know for sure if it's Vernon's house, but I'm pretty sure it's Vernon's house. But anyway, Vernon comes in and Ron says this.
Well, I think I'm going to head out to the Elk Club tonight.
I'd be careful. I don't believe I'd go to Elks Club. Got a lot of drinkers and all around now.
Well, as far as I'm concerned, they can drink all they want. Don't bother me the least bit. Well, I guess I'll be heading out.
All right, we'll talk to you later.
Okay.
I'm gonna go to the Elks Club. So he goes to the Elks Club and punches out the first stock footage person he sees.
I didn't even get a drink. He just walked in and was like, "Boo!" And I was like, wow, man, he must really be upset. I'm like, well, yeah, because he's taking care of Mom all day while Vernon's out smoking. Because I don't know what Vernon does. Vernon never says what he does. Because when something like in other movies, Vernon's like, I'm a lawyer, I'm Mr. Williams. Because everybody's Mr. Williams at one point in time.
Somebody in this was Mr.
Everybody,
Williams.
oh, Jesus
well. I'm pretty sure that
everybody's
was
a Mr. Williams. God, if they don't have one, they just named it the cat. But usually they say like what they do or whatever. He's just like, no. I walk around and I smoke. But so when Ron goes to punch out stock footage guy, Vernon just sits on the chair and smokes while Mom chills in the bed.
But it cuts back to fucking Ron, Vernon, and the dog.
Well, I tell you, I think I'm gonna go out tonight. I hope you can take care of things around here.
You better be careful. People say you just go around in places looking for trouble, waiting on something to happen.
Well, look at it. They can say what they want. I'd care less.
So, I mean, that scene was like, boop, him punching the stock footage, and boop, it was like right to this now.
Was that when he was like hopping around and shit playing with the dogs?
No. And then, blah, blah, fucking blah, Ron stops this stock footage rape again. Because we have seen him stop this stock footage rape before.
We have seen every scene that Ron is ever going to film. And if you take all the scenes from every goddamn film he's ever done and put them all together, you have one movie.
Yeah.
But he took those scenes and made it spread throughout 40,000 films.
60-some movies.
So, that's insane. It's like watching RoboCop, and they bring out RoboCop 2, and it's still RoboCop. They bring out RoboCop 3, it's still RoboCop. You're like, what the fuck? There's no change.
So, blah, blah, fucking blah. Vernon comes home from a date.
Well, Vernon, how did your date go tonight?
Went fine.
That's good. Look, Mama wasn't all that hungry tonight. I got her eat a cookie and some Aunt Jenny's cake. I don't know. I guess you had a big supper before you left.
Yeah.
Well, I guess I'd be going out.
Well, now I heard about you in that fight over at the bar. Now this time you was right. But one of these times, you're going to be wrong.
Well, I appreciate the advice.
And don't give me the shit that you're gonna make another movie. I'm gonna make this big time production, and I'm gonna take my operation from my single wide trailer to the big Hollywood studios because they can't wait to get a load of me.
But as soon as Vernon comes home, Ron runs out the fucking door and gets into another fucking fight.
Do you think that would have crushed his hopes right there in dreams?
So, blah, blah, fucking blah, we cut to Ron feeding his mom cookies.
Strychnine cookies.
And now we just gotta sit here and watch Ron and his mother eat cookies.
So basically, yes, like we said before,
ever.
There is no reason to this at all. There was no point to this. He was, they were just like, Ron, no, and he was like, no.
So there was one thing in this movie that actually made me happy for a millisecond. It cuts to the crime bag scene.
Oh shit!
And I'm like, oh god, yes, I can't wait for him to say crime bag. But it fucking cuts away before he even says anything. To him and Wheezy in that hotel room with the pallet fucking things that are.
No, that's not. It wasn't supposed to be a hotel room. It was supposed to be a prison.
Was it?
A jail.
Was it?
Something. Look, Ron at the end. Who gives a shit? At Ron at the end, he's sitting there and he's like, I'm behind bars. You're not behind bars, you're behind wood pallets. Now if that's how your jail's set up, where there's no bars, it's just wood pallets. They don't close, they're gaped open, and the only person protecting the doorway is Wheezy. And he lets you just walk out.
So anyway, we're not even close to that, so...
Well, it happened, and it didn't make sense.
We cut to Ron putting Mom in bed again.
And we're like, is this really what this is
exciting
gonna be?
fucking
You know,
footage.
like him, you know, and like what, you know, is that, you know, Mom goes from bed to chair to wheelchair back to bed. It's like, wow, good times.
Well, speaking good times, we talked to Ron.
I want Mom to live life to the fullest.
Talking to Vernon again. Here's some of that.
There's a Mr. Charles Williams here to see you. You just missed him.
Oh, that's Chuck. Yeah, he's a writer. He likes writing about people. He likes to get into their minds and just to see what makes the wheels turn.
Mom, don't worry. Tomorrow we're going to go for an extra long walk all the way from the dresser to the bed and back.
So blah blah fucking blah. We now cut to like the most exciting scene of this movie. Ron outside in the yard playing with dogs for fucking ever.
This is where I looked at you and I said, do you think Ron is mildly retarded? Do you think he's slightly slow?
You know you can't take that back, right? That's
like,
now
I
out
never
there.
take anything back. Fuck everybody who's sensitive, pussy fucks. But like, you know, I'm saying like, do you think he's just mildly touched, okay? You know, like the light hit him a little bit when he was young because he's the way he's like 60 years old. He's hopping around like a dork with the dogs and everything. He pulls his pants all the way up to his nipples, where he's got 2 sets of front butt and this much gap between his bottom of his pants to his shoes.
So what made you be more harsh on this? Even more harsh than we were on fucking Morning Dew. Like you're being fucking
because I'm
straight
done.
up mean.
I'm done with him. I'm done with him. The fucking it's all the same bullshit. It's all the same fucking shots. It's all the same crap. Like I don't care if this motherfucker makes a Quentin Tarantino like movie. I'm
That'd be
done.
awesome. But anyway, we cut to Ron talking to this old lady about dogs.
So that's the reason me and the dogs are by ourselves.
Yeah.
You remember there's Selena, Snowball, and Pug.
Yeah. That's the newest one, isn't it?
Uh-huh. Sure is. And he's a character too.
Yeah.
He wants to talk on the telephone. Now that's a telephone dog.
Oh, is he?
Yeah.
Yeah.
He wants to talk on the telephone.
Dogs. Is he talking about the gorgeous lady again?
No. So blah blah fucky blah. We now cut to this trailer party where Kmart fucking Buffalo Bill's playing a song that's actually like, you know, energetic and not
It was a little
burp. But anyway, here's some of that.
Oh, we're gonna come on, yeah. Me and my baby walking down the street, telling everybody but the chief police you got stepping in the go. Yeah, I go. Yeah. Can't say better than a flag got stepping in the go. Now, anyway.
And this goes on for fucking ever.
Makes you wonder, like, why would somebody waste their time so much energy put into so much of nothing? You know what I mean?
We've been doing
right.
forever.
You know, but no, like, I mean, like, there was no point. And I'm not done with Ron, I'm just kidding. I will never be done with Ron. I think it's pathetic. This movie was pathetic. It's not a movie. This was a home video.
They all
are, but, like, it was just horribly
So
boring.
anyway,
No point.
Ron and Wheezy are talking about one of Ron's fights.
Tell me about one of your brutal fights.
Well, one of them, it happened in the plant. A man cursed me bad one day, and I came to work the next day, and he did the same thing again. Well, I hit him, knocking him up against some wood, and he came at me like a madman. I threw him on the floor and I beat him unconscious. I thought that I'd kill him, but I was afraid to let him up. I just couldn't take chances with him.
You know, Billy, you know, you're a good person. But you show no remorse. You're just as mean as some of these men that you have put down.
And
that
then
Ron cuts away from every time.
And then Ron and Wheezy look at some ducks and talk about ducks and God and animals.
That does not
here.
bring the audience in.
Well, I tell you, look like we got plenty of ducks out here today. I see it's 1, 2, 3, 4 here, and I see so many over there.
It's just wonderful to get out and see the beautiful nature that God have created and the beautiful animals that I've created here. Not just here, but the earth, our planet.
The fucking jump butt kicking and the fucking stock footage boobs and the fucking, all that bullshit brings them in. This does not! You and Wheezy.
I have a problem with this fucking scene coming up here, because we cut to the woods, and Ron's in the woods, and he's being confronted by 3 fucking dudes, 2 dudes and apple pie chicken dumpling, right?
Right. And you were excited. You were like,
yes!
Yeah, here we go.
Because Ron takes out fucking first.
I realize that he's 80 and he can't do it.
Takes out fucking second dude. Fucking apple pie chicken dumpling says this.
I'm gonna cut you real bad, Bill.
Ron gets a hammer, and we're like, oh my god, something great's gonna happen, and then it cuts to him and Wheezy.
It cuts, we're like, motherfucker.
Okay, so Wheezy says this.
Does it mean anything to you that you took the life of a miner?
Wait a minute, so apple pie and chicken dumpling was supposed to be a miner. And I mean not tink 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 miner. I mean
a 14-year-old miner.
Listen, because there's this response.
Look, that miner would have killed me. He came at me with a knife. And if I hadn't stopped him, it'd be him behind these bars instead of me. Yet, he wouldn't face the death penalty because he's a miner. I guess that gives him a license to kill.
Really? Apple pie and chicken dumpling was supposed to be a miner.
And that wasn't apple pie chicken dumpling, by the way. It's a different guy.
Really?
Yeah.
Does he have a twin brother?
Did you see crazy frog eyes on him? No, it wasn't him. He had a goddamn black mustache too. Frog eyes didn't have that. Apple pie chicken dumpling didn't have that. He had brown hair.
I guess we'll have to agree to disagree.
I don't know. I didn't notice if it was him or not.
I thought it was. Maybe I'm wrong.
I was just so fucking enraged that he had a good fight scene with a hammer and everything, and it just cuts back to the Wheezy and him talking. It was like, what the? Come on. Another reason why I'm really starting to give up on it, because I'm like, you know what? All you are is a big fucking cock tease. You're like, here's a fucking fight scene, cut. To me and Wheezy, Oh, here comes a stock footage scene, cut back to me and gorgeous lady having coffee. Fuck you! Give us what we want to say.
So, anyway, we cut to Ron with voiceover, right? And he's explaining how he went to jail, and this is all over top of stock footage. Well, here's him explaining.
I was given hard labor, life in prison. I just feel my past court record prevented me from proving that it was self-defense.
Okay, now we get stock footage of hard labor. And then we find out...
Rambo 2, hard labor.
And then Ron finds out that Wheezy died.
Mr. Williams died suddenly with a heart attack. That he was dead in this world, but he went on into eternity to be with the Lord. To live for eternity. I was really grieved. That was my best and closest friend. The only person I knew to turn to in a time of need. It seemed that my whole world was just crumbling down around me.
Ron asks for, forgiveness and Christ here.
I asked the Lord Jesus Christ to come into my heart and save me of my sins. My sins were forgiven, and I turned my life over to the Lord. I began to read the Bible. And I got strength through the Lord. I was able to deal with prison life, and I was very thankful for the life that I had.
And then Ron starts thinking about...
Should ask forgiveness for this film.
Well, Ron starts thinking about his mother and Vernon smoking. And now he gets a letter that his mother fucking died.
Then I got another disturbing letter. My mother had passed away. She had died in this world. Went on to be with the Lord in eternity.
What was that? He was talking about whatever.
He was thinking about his mom and Vernon.
And then all of a sudden, there's Vernon
yeah.
just sitting there smoking.
Because when he thinks of Vernon, he thinks of Vernon smoking.
When I think of Vernon, I think of Vernon smoking.
So now he talks about getting strength through the Lord.
I found some inner strength, and I realized that this was coming through the Lord. I realized that He was there to see me through the trials and the tribulations. I got strength through Him. Without Him, I realized that I was nothing.
And now we cut to Bible study. Is he still in prison? I don't fucking know. But this dude and him are talking about the Bible for fucking ever.
Verse John 3:16, for God so loved the world that He gave His only forgotten Son, that whosoever believeth in Him should not perish but have everlasting life. But I feel a lot of us are confused on the plan of salvation because we're not reading the verses up to John 3:16. It was about Jesus talking to Nicodemus, the tax collector. Would you read the first two verses?
Well, he had on a tan shirt that was supposed to be like prison fatigues, and then when it kind of like when another jump cut thing, he was wearing his black coat and whatever, and he had his fucking Julie Behar fucking wig on, and they were talking about the Bible for 3 hours, like I could actually get up, leave, walk away, come back, still talking about the Bible.
So blah blah fucking blah. We cut to this gorgeous lady playing PlayStation 1.
And it was
fucking
like,
this gorgeous lady's a fucking old school gamer, man.
Like PlayStation 1, that's fucking awesome.
And Ron talks about the Lord over top of this.
It's my Lord and Savior. That's the greatest thing that's ever happened to me. I wouldn't trade my salvation for all the money, all the fame, all the fortune in the world. Not only are we assured of eternity in heaven, but the Lord gave us this life here on earth, and I feel that He meant for us to enjoy it.
We were like, Ron, shut the fuck up, we're watching Sonic, dude.
And then blah blah fucking blah credits. And then we find out that this movie is in the memory of Wheezy.
Yeah.
And also
Mama Koontz.
His mother, Edith Koontz.
Yeah. And now I feel like a giant dick. Talked all kinds of smack and shite. And Wheezy died and his mom died. So, don't I feel like a big old
But at least it was like
bag.
15 years ago, so like, the pain is now.
It's been, yeah, I get that. But, sorry about your mom, Ron.
Yeah.
No,
It sucks.
Sorry about Wheezy.
Yeah.
I actually do love you guys.
So anyway, on that note, for Gutter and Bird, this has been another one of the worst movies on YouTube.
He's crying because he knows this is just the beginning.
This was a pretty depressing, just fucking
This was
downer.
a depressing one. It wasn't fun. There was like
Winter is
the whole
coming, Bird.
The whole time watching it, you're like,
fucking coming.
dude, I really just, I don't, this is like watching somebody take care of their mother into the very ends, and that was,
They really
and then,
know what it
and
was.
then fucking some jump cuts to him punching stock footage, Vernon smoking, Wheezy wheezing, and then that was it. It was like, what was the point of this again?
So anyway, like I said, winter is coming. The apocalypse is upon us. We'll
Yeah.
see you next week.
Another barroom brawl, I understand. And you came out on top again.
Well, it was a man trying to harm a customer in the bar, and I feel that I did the right thing.
Wheelchair and wheel your dead feet into the bedroom. Oh my God! Throw you into the bed. It's
This
the
might
last
be the
bed
one.
you'll ever be in.
This might be the one where Ron's
I
like,
would
you
not
have
want
gone
to die
too
in
far.
that house. No wonder she looked so sad. She had to die in Vernon's. like, pull me outside so I can see some trees and hear some birds. I want to sit there and look at Vernon's crusted ceiling from all the years of smoke that's been crusted onto the ceiling. It's all yellow. Did you paint? No, that's smoke.
No, I heard that they had got into it and he had cut her, and I don't know whether he's in jail or where he's at. I really don't. I just know what I was told. And so that is something off the ordinary. I do hear something once in a while.
Yeah.